I believe the people of Mondstadt all know of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the I must admit, it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier.
Which means we're going to confront I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to—
No. When there are no other options, if slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that—
Fortunately, we have—
By that, you—
I mean that the Holy Liar, our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Well, you could say that. You're definitely— But you have a much more the impurities in the tears and the curse, which mean—
You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed.
Hey, nice plan.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the Abyss and a dragon.
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
What's the hurry? Windblade! What's...
Life goes on.
Cool it! Cool it!
Absorption test.
Quite the... Fun. Freeze!
Rise.
Dodge this!
Don't break my glass. Stand clear.
I'll keep this close. What's the hurry? Windblade!
Animal test 6308.
Fascinating.
Life goes on. It's a storm barrier. It looks so...
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre, I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm.
Enemy attack!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly trail camps in the vicinity of Stormtrooper's Lair.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Animal test 6301. Swirl, Mark 2.
Cool it!
The hilly trolls usually do not vent. It puts a heavy...
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they have presumably spread...
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster.
It actually opened.
This is it. Watch yourselves.
Wheel of Life. Absorption test.
Dodge this!
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof.
I suppose we could make use of that.
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them, just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Life goes on.
Cool it! I'll keep this close. Windblade! Dodge this!
Rise.
What's the hurry?
Look, a wind current! It might lead us to the top of the tower.
How fortunate. What's the hurry?
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem...
Is this the work of Deval?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. These ruins even predate the existence of the... Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we...
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able...
We should be close to completing the ceremony. Let's put the last part back and see.
Fascinating.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos.
Which means there are 3 more I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered with...
Why did Devalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his
He doesn't walk.
You do.
Cool it. How fortunate. Quite the find. Dodge this.
Life goes on.
What's the hurry?
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic. It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Freeze!
Go.
Ah! Dodge this! Wind blade!
Animal test 63.
Freeze! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. What's the hurry? Freeze!
Life goes on.
I'll keep this close. Push your luck. Dodge this! With the wind!
Absorption test.
Cool it! Dodge this! What's the hurry? Wind blade! I'll keep this close. Freeze! What's the hurry?
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Dodge this! Don't get frostbite!
Wheel of Life. Sacred Name. Fortune Preserver. Animo Test 6308. Enhanced Animo...
Windblade! Disappear!
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master D-Luke accompanied us to the despite only being advised.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt... She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon... No one should have deceived him and no one should have told he has the right and freedom to...
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of... Just like the last time, I shall channel and...
Oh, no wonder you said his...
As you wish.
My experiment will succeed.
Understood.
I didn't know you...
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots. Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. with Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Brace yourselves. Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Submit.
Give up.
Cool it.
Steady as stone.
Yahoo! Ha! Ha! Yeah! This is Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
No stone unturned.
Dodge this.
Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Yeah.
Cool it.
It's nothing.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you this time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt, and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin.
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds.
I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that.
That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just—
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact,
Aftermath.
while Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a— Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detect—
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their—
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back— Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the— Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of— Our best guess is that—
They've taken over the Hilly Churls. Good thing we see—
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me— I'm sorry. You should be so— I promised to take you out for some There's no time like the present, right?
You bet!
Awesome, let's go! Wait for me at Good Hunter.
What's the hurt?
Steady as stone.
Freeze!
Don't waste my time.
What timing. Not only was Jean away, right? Luckily, the knights on hand all did an admirable— I guess Kaya must— I mean, it's not like he would have just sat the whole thing—
Dodge this!
Thanks for helping us clean up this work ethic of yours. I know this paltry sum doesn't begin to pay you back for everything.
I salute you. The acting grand. The truth was still, as ever.
Barbara's— Ta-da! I'll take care of it.
I will. La da 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 da. Let the show be.
Here we crisis, danger, the Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding— Roll up, youngsters. What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved. Storm Terror.
Long live the hero. Many trade routes have closed. I hope.
So every cloud has a silk. For that, we have you. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and—
Today's recommendation is the steak. Greetings.
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost.
Sweet-talking sugarcoat.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Me? Nothing. That's why I'm here. somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about that?
The Abyss. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for... If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this gold? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just that same day, I saw shadowy figures
Inside the...
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. Except for me, of course. And so through various means, I met... The situation is this. The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order?
Yes.
What exactly?
There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this. Now, I'm sorry to... I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense...
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Are you sure? Because that sounds like a... but let's forget about him. Hi, Sarah. One stick... So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind...
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt... All right, now let's eat before it...
That was good.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. Oh, I almost forgot. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de him.
Come take a look. There will definitely...
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here.
May the Animo Archon protect... I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully.
Now the Fatui have no choice, but they must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring... We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's just... It's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Fenty! Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake! I found you lying unconscious outside. That bard awakened first, but strangely, this is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said
He left?
the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean,
Paimon remembers Venti healing. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the animal Archon.
The Fatui were the ones who attacked? Master Jean has already returned to the Knight's head, but she also said that if the Fatui didn't leave any traces, the Knights might find it...
The wind amongst the branches is... I said the exact same thing last time. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only... In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain...
Allergenes? Paimon's...
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your nose?
Her name is Signora, number 8. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it...
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7. the Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zeppeljärny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The Seven don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's Gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well, but I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the Seven, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, the birds of Tevat, the destination is not everything. So great. So, that's that for... If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single up till the end. As such, I just hope before I became an If you want to chat, now's the time. Well then, best be off to Liyue.
What's the hurry? Catch the wind.
You